Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. So for today, I'll be reviewing the product review of the second trial deck of Buddyfight X. So if you haven't checked the first one, which is the Darkness Dragon World one, do check it out in the video which was previously posted. So yeah, do check that out. So for today, we'll be reviewing the second trial deck, which features the new word called The Chaos. The Chaos is a new flag introduced in the new series, which is Buddyfight X, where you have a size 30 monster called Gear God 7. So by it count, judging from its name, I think there'll be Gear God 1 to 6, I guess. If not, the 7 isn't there for nothing. So this is the main antagonist, which is Wisdom. Yep, so it's called Ruler of Havoc. Yeah. So apparently this has no data. Yeah, I don't know why, but okay. Then it comes with the card list. These are the side. Yeah. So this will feature the new Chaos monster. So like 100 Demons, it has a special mark on the top right, if I'm not wrong. For Chaos, it's a icon at the top, at the bottom right. So let's get on to the review. So here's the Gear God 7. So here's the deck. Then as usual in the trial deck or any start decks you get the same thing. So this is the life counter. Still the same, maximum until 24. And then here's the color background for Chaos silver. Very nice. So as usual, you get the normal playmat, and then at the back it teaches you how to, oh, it doesn't teach you, it's a Dragon Ball introduction to the game, so you guys can try it out if you want to. Yeah. Other than that, nothing much. Then next is this mini rulebook, my buddy sheet. Teaches you how to start buddy fighting. Yeah, you can use the deck and stuff. And then at the back, mini comic Chibi Panda versus Baku. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get on to the deck. So first we have the manufactured Havoc Gear God 7. So I believe it comes with 5 copies, as it's the bunny. Yup. Wow, the size 30 is sure very big. I think it's bigger than the normal size monsters. Yeah, it's really big. You can tell the difference already. Yeah. So this is our size 30 monster for the series. Yeah. 50,000 attack, 2 crits and 5,000 defense. That's a very sad defense. Cost put up to 2 monsters from your field into this card soul and pay 2 gauge. Next is when this card enters the field, call up to 1 chaos monster from your drop zone by pay its core cost. Next is it gets soul guard, and then Gear God 7 has this unique ability called Chaos Territory, which is if this card is in your center, you can put 2 monsters on your center, including this card. So with Chaos Territory, you can have 2 monsters in your center, so your opponent has to attack at least 2 times to clear your center field. Yeah, and here's the Chaos mark. If you can't see, it's this purple thing at the bottom, bigger than the 100 Demons one. Yeah, size 30, why not? Yeah, so that's how you notice whether it's a Chaos card or not. Next is we have the spell card, one who comes from Havoc, a Legend War spell. So you have 2 copies. Yeah, 2 copies. So the effect here is you may only cast this card if you have 2 or more Chaos on your field. Cast cost is pay 1 gauge. Draw 2 cards. You may only cast this once per turn. So this is only usable for chaos decks, or you have chaos monsters in your Legend War deck, you can tag this inside your deck as well. Yeah. So next is the impact card. Force Global Shutdown. Comes with only 2 copies, sadly. And it's a Legend War card. So its effect is you may only cast this card if your opponent has 5 life or less. Next is cast cost pay to gauge. Deal damage to your opponent equal to the total critical of all monsters in your center. So this is a very interesting impact card. So let's say if you have Gear God 7 on your field, you are guaranteed to deal 30 life points to your opponent. Yeah. But you can tag this in your Legend War deck because it doesn't need to be a chaos monster. Oh sorry, total critical. I thought it was size. Yeah. So mostly the monsters in this deck is 2 crits. So at most you can deal up to 8 crits if you have 4 monsters on the field. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I thought it was the size. Oops. So now we'll move on to the monsters. Size 3. So Chaos High-Low. Yeah, Chaos High-Low. 8,000 attack and defense and 2 crits. Next is call cost pay to gauge. It has double attack. Yeah. So I think this whole deck is size 3 if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Because Chaos Flag allows you to have up to size 99. Yeah. And then next size 3 would be Chaos Magna Gamma, I don't know how do you call it. 7,000 attack, 3 crit and 4k defense. And then Penetrate. Wow, so strong. Next size 3s would be Chaos Jabberwock. I noticed that this Chaos Trial deck has a lot of Legend War cards. 6,000 attack and defense with 2 crits. Next is counter put this card from your left or right on your center. Ooh, so it's like a Sleipnir, but instead of calling it from hand, you can put this from the field. Yep, protects you. Just nice. So next size 3s is 4 Chaos Esculapius. I don't know how you pronounce it. 6,000 attack and defense with 2 crits. Next is when this card enters the field, you gain life equal to the number of monsters in your center. Ooh. So if you were to have Gear God 7, you gain 2 life instantly if you were to call this card. Yeah. So that's the all the Legend War ones. So next is 4 Danger War size 3s. Chaos Guardian. Effect is when this card enters the field on your left or right, if you have a monster in the center, destroy a monster on your opponent's field. It has 6,000 attack, 5,000 defense and 2 crit. So you can tag this in your Dual Dragon if you guys wish to. Next is Chaos Seketsu. It's a ninja card, but it doesn't look like a ninja to me. It's more of the Oni assassin feel. But yeah, Rushiro, what are you doing? So this card's effect is when this card enters the field, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, put a top card of the deck into your gauge and then draw 1 card. So it's a Electron Ninja Shiden in a sense, but you have to drop a card, you get 1 gauge and draw 1 card instead of drawing 2 cards. So I think this is a good card because Shiden has to pay 1 gauge and you have to drop a Ninja Arts, which is a spell card if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so this should help you a lot. Next is it has 6,000 attack, 2 crit and 4k defense. Yeah, very nice. Next is Magic War size 3. Chaos Gorgas. So what it does is choose a chaos monster other than Chaos Gorgas in your drop zone. You may pay 1 gauge and rest this card. If you do, put a chosen card into your hand. So this filters a chaos monster from the drop zone back to your hand. Yeah. So that's it for the monsters. We'll move on to the spell. First, we have a spell from Katana World. Electron Disorder. Basically, what it does is you gain 1 life and then put a number of cards from the top of your deck into your gauge equal to the number of monsters on the field. This is a really good spell though. So for Chaos, if you have 4 monsters, you get 4 gauge plus 1 life. But if you were to tag in your Katana World, it's like a clear Serenity if you have a full field, and then you get extra 1 life. Yeah, would definitely tag in my Katana World deck. Next is a spell from Legend World, Chaos Corrosion, 2 copies. So what this card does is, you may only cast this card if you have 3 or more size 3 or greater monsters on your field. For this turn, all monsters on your field gets critical plus 1. Yeah. Next is 4 Chaos Energy, which is the Drago Energy for Chaos monster. Counter, choose a Chaos monster in battle. And for this battle, give it power 3000, defense 3000, and counter attack. Yeah. Next is a spell from Darkness Dragon World, 4 copies of Chaos Defensor. So what it does is, you may only cast this card during an attack on your opponent's turn, and if you have a size 3 or greater monster on your center, nullify the attack. Yeah. So next is the items. 2 Chaos Ejector, which is Ancient World. What it does is equip cost, pay 1 gauge, and pay 1 life. This card can attack even if you have a monster in your center. Next is this card gets power 2000 for each monster on your center. 2k attack and 2 crit. So this is a pretty nice card. So if you were to have 2 monsters in the center, it's a 6k attack. So next is Chaos Absorber, a Legend World item. 2000 attack and 1 crit. Equip cost, pay 1 gauge. Act. You may rest this card. If you do, put a top card of your deck into your gauge. Ooh, so you tap it to get 1 gauge. Next is counter. Put this card from the field into the drop zone. If you do, for this turn, nullify penetrate of all cards on your opponent's field. Wow, this card is actually good. And finally, we have Zarkaos. But sadly, for English version, you don't have the purple one. So it's like your Vanguard for English version, the stripe. The G units don't get a silver background. Yeah, so it's only Japanese treatment. That's really sad. Yeah. So this is the new flag, Zarkaos. So what it does is, you may use Chaos cards only, so you can't add generic cards inside. Next is, your initial hand becomes 4 cards, your initial gauge becomes 2 cards, and your initial life becomes 10. So it's a sad thing because it's the same, but you only have 4 cards in hand. Next is, you may put monsters of up to total size 99 on your field. Yeah, size 99 is pretty big. So I'm guessing maybe in future, Wisdom has a better Gear God 7, like size 99 or something, I don't know. Yeah. Next is, all size 30 or greater monsters on your field cannot be destroyed, and their abilities cannot be nullified by the effects. Yeah, so that's the Chaos for you. I really like the art though. Yeah, so with that, I've come to the end of the review for the X-TD02 of Buddyfight X. Do like, share, and comment on the channel. And do comment down below to tell us what you guys want to see next. So see you guys next time. Bye.